Hi, and welcome to this year's installment of Twinsburg Schools Today Summer Edition.
I'm Jason Ahern, and this is John Sadlowski, and we hope you enjoy our production.
At Twinsburg High School, students work to integrate research with art. This year, senior Danica Carley's medical research, along with sophomore Micaiah Harris's corresponding artwork, has won an impressive award from the Cleveland Clinic.
The Cleveland Clinic Summer Science Internship Program is a 9-week paid internship program where students are assigned at different hospital locations and departments, and they conduct a research project during those 9 weeks. So what I did is I was at main campus in the pediatric PACU, and I conducted a research project using an iPad versus midazolam, which is also known as Versed, which is a medication that you give little kids to help lower their anxiety. And so our goal is to give the kid less medication and to save the parents money and time in the PACU.
You basically go onto the Cleveland Clinic Expressions website and you choose an intern's research to base your artwork off of, and you create an interpretation of that. I do lots of digital artwork on my phone, and so I thought it would be really a nice way to get some of the lighting right in this piece. The subject of the piece is this girl in like one of the hospital shirts before she goes to surgery, and this girl would be about 3 to 5 years old. And so she has a tablet with a smiley face on it to kind of symbolize that she's becoming less stressed and less afraid of the surgery, and that this is kind of the same thing that would result from using a medicine, except there are none of the adverse side effects since it's just an external source of relief.
Here at Twinsburg High School, the library's makerspace provides students with unique opportunities to create innovative projects using technologies like 3D printers and advanced computer softwares.
I'm using Tinkercad to design different things to make, and we'll 3D print them with the 3D printers. So I found a design online, and I had to modify it a little bit, but we 3D printed a attachment that would go on the head of a microscope, and you could put your phone on it, and you could change the size of the holder too a little bit so it can fit different size phones, so that not just one phone can take pictures or video of what you're looking at in the microscope.
The Academy at Twinsburg High School is an impressive program designed to help students explore possible career options and also make connections with professionals. Sophomore Nikhil Prasad is taking full advantage of this promising program.
The Academy is basically a program where students can find opportunities and whatever their passion is. For example, my passion is medicine, so I was able to find different opportunities at different hospitals where I got to listen to medical professionals talk in multiple different fields, from pediatricians to different surgeons, and it was just a really good experience learning from the future medical professionals that I aspire to be one day. So.
Hi, this is Dr. Hebert, principal of Twinsburg High School, with some exciting information related to the 2018-19 school year. We like to think of ourselves as having a AAA bond rating, the best in the business, due to our accomplishments in the arts, athletics, and academics. For instance, the Academy is an innovative program designed to help students explore future career options, including business, manufacturing and engineering, music production and design, information technology, visual arts, broadcast journalism, media event and production, and academic honors in general. Athletically, we sent several students and teams to regional and state finals, including our 21-0 girls soccer team, our second-place cross-country runner Ryan Adkins, our 8th in the state bowler Caleb East, our 3rd in the state swimmer Colin Martin, and multiple, too many to list, medal winners in girls and boys track and field. Our visual and performing arts department continues to amass accolades and recognition, ranging from superior ratings at band and orchestra competitions, grand champion designations at show choir competitions, and gold, silver, and honorable mentions for our National Scholastic and Cleveland Clinic Expressions art submissions. Add in the multiple activities that are available through our many clubs and groups, and THS is the place to be. We had a great year at THS, and we're looking forward to more of the same next year.
What
Maturity and growth are focal points here at R.B. Chamberlain Middle School, and with the newly implemented check-in, check-out program, students learn respect, responsibility, and right choices.
Check-in, check-out is a program that goes along with our PBIS program, Positive Behavioral Intervention Supports. And it is a program where a teacher and a student kind of pair up in a mentorship program, and it's trying to target classroom behaviors, trying to improve some of the behaviors that tend to get kids in trouble. And through the mentoring program, teachers help guide students into break some bad habits, develop some good habits, and improve their behavior in the classroom. So at the beginning of the day, the students go to their teacher mentors and they get a check-in, check-out sheet. And it has different categories for respect, responsibility, and right choices. And their teachers, each of their classroom teachers, gives them a rating on how they did for each of those categories every day. At the beginning of the day, the teacher mentor sets a goal for that particular student.
And you go to each teacher, each period you have, they rate you on your behavior and see if you did good or not. And at the end of the day, I give it back to my mentor teacher, and then sometimes she rewards me with candy if I met my goal or not. And then the next day, if I do bad on a teacher or like I didn't do so good, I'll just try to progress and get better.
When you're down, it's always nice to have someone to look up to. Let's take a closer look at how the high school mentoring program and the Panda Club help Twinsburg students make a difference.
So we started the mentoring program for the first time this year. CAMP stands for Cross-Age Mentoring Program, and it was brought through use of the ADM, or the Alcohol and Drug and Mental Health Board's funding in Summit County. And they funded this program so that way we could build connection between our middle school students, which is at RBC and Dodge, and our high school students. And the goal of the program is to build this connection by forming these bonds between the students. The mentors were chosen and recommended by high school principals, high school guidance counselors, and high school coaches based on the fact that these students are doing a great job. They set a very good example for the last 3 or 4 years in their time at the high school.
I just wanted to make a difference and kind of help out the younger students.
I really felt like at least I was able to give my mentee a chance to just talk about and express any sort of feelings he had or any difficulties he had. He was able to talk about his past, and we were able to talk about and kind of work through things, like talk about how he could affect his future or things he could change now to help better himself.
There was actually a time during the mentorship program that I was with my mentee one-on-one in the cafeteria, and class had ended and a bunch of students had came out, but you know, I was working with him and he had stayed with me the whole time while people were distracting everyone else.
The club's goal is to prevent and neutralize drugs in the middle school.
So we think of ways how to stop kids from doing drugs, get them away from drugs, and even neutralize drugs, period.
We have made signs. We hang them up by the cafeteria where everyone can see them.
The Twinsburg City School District has become more focused on innovative technology. Here at RBC, the newly implemented 3D printing program has allowed students to come in touch with the modern world.
They had to create a 3D symbol using Tinkercad. So they hand drew what they wanted to do, and then they used the program to design their Legion symbols for their groups. And then they were able to print the 3D symbols out, and we had a bracket challenge where the students competed with a Roman achievement using their symbols to kind of be their team name.
It's been a great day coming back to R.B. Chamberlain Middle School, and it's clear how innovation, mentoring, and prevention programming are an important part to our developing students.
When I think of the past school year, 2 words come to mind: innovation and award. Innovation came in the form of our new makerspace, upgraded technology, and professional development on blended learning. Awards came in the form of state-level recognition, including receiving the grade of A on our report card and getting the silver medal PBIS award in Columbus. They also came in the form of individual recognition, as our teachers received awards from the National Education Association, the Beacon Journal, and the Greater Cleveland Center for Teachers of Mathematics. Finally, our students won awards at the Ohio Music Education Association contest, the Kent State Reading and Writing Festival, the Power of the Pen competition, Math Counts, and more. We had plenty to be proud of this year while laying the foundation for future growth.
Art is important because it lets the kids be creative and have a sense of self-expression and lets them think outside the box. We've done some Tinkercad projects together in the computer lab. Mrs. Jambo and I taught the kids how to do 3D printing and plan out a little project, and then we were going to print them here at Dodge with our new 3D printer.
Every year we have a theme to the yearbook, and we really encourage our students in all grade levels to design any sort of small clip arts for the yearbook, and we also have a competitive competition for our 6th graders to design the yearbook cover and the inside cover and the back cover. And so it was very great for us last year when we submitted our completed yearbook that it actually won a Distinguished Merit Award within the state of Ohio.
Doodle Club is really a great time for kids that are really invested in art to come in and have more time to do that. Sometimes there will be projects for fun, and sometimes we'll help around the school and make decorations. And I loved all the creative projects that we had to do, like the spring fling. I loved working the spring fling and working with my peers.
Watercolors, and the lesson was about using hot and cool colors. And I did cool colors for the background, and then did like rainbow for the letters.
This class has been transformed this year. Having flexible seating, when they come in, they actually get to pick their seating, and in that, they already have ownership, and so there's more engagement right there.
We've spent the last couple months as teachers learning how this new lesson delivery works. The feedback that we've received from the students and from the parents has been extremely favorable. We could think about it as a combination of some of the best parts of a traditional classroom, in that, for example, in my class with language arts, our students are still holding novels, we're discussing text, we're writing essays, but it's blended with digital content and also hands-on, what we call future-ready activities and skills as well.
Well, we have had a wonderful day here at George G. Dodge Intermediate School, learning about all the unique ways that they help prepare their students for the future. From letting students control their own academics through blended learning and providing an outlet for budding artists like Doodle Club, George G. Dodge is helping prepare our young tigers to take on the world.
This year at George G. Dodge Intermediate School, the students and staff has focused on broadening the academic experience for our students, moving beyond the mere classroom to a place where students can feel the comfort and safety to achieve. This year, the students have chosen to focus on kindness, building the type of environment where students can feel safe to explore academics as well as their social-emotional needs. At the Students Initiative, we have really made sure that we are building the kind of place where students can feel comfortable and take chances. We've also focused on our blended learning classrooms. Our blended learning classrooms are designed to give students the opportunity to take ownership in their own learning, moving at their own pace, moving at their own strengths, differentiated to their specific needs. This year, our counselors have worked very closely to help ensure that the learning environment is one that we can be proud of. We are excited about the year to come, and this has been a great school year.
In our classroom, we have different groups.
but we do a pre-test where we take it before we start a new unit, so that way then we can group all of the students kind of based on ability, so it changes every single time. It's very fluid. So students have checklists where we work on different things, whether it's digital content things, so things on the computer, or we do things for Future Ready, where they have to communicate with their classmates. We have to collaborate with one another. And this way they get to pick the things that are going to benefit them the most. And we can kind of differentiate, so that way we can pick things that are going to help some students more than others. And we really get to find the activities that are going to help them as a whole, and assign different things, that are at their own level. So instead of teaching to the middle, we can teach to all the different levels in the classroom.
It's fun because we don't have to do it as a class all together. But so you get to do fun videos and stuff and complete stuff on computers.
Co-teaching is where we are able to provide an environment and an atmosphere where you have two teachers who are in the classroom who are able to provide support for all students to help them grow and succeed in the general education classroom.
And that gives us the opportunity to work with students and to identify the needs that they have and to help to support them in their learning. And it can be for students that are struggling students, and it can also be for students that need enrichment and additional supports throughout the day to help them succeed.
I really like to have two teachers because I like to do reading and math. I think it's easier because if one teacher is helping on one kid, and then the other teacher could help another kid. We make the school a better place by hanging up posters around the school to try to make it safe so kids aren't having their shoes tied and they're walking in the hallways.
Wow, what a day we've had here at Samuel Bissell School. Today we've learned about the blended learning program, the co-teaching, and the change agents, all shaping our future Tigers to be leaders in the future world. And we also got a visit from Twinnie the mascot.
Hello, I'm very excited to share with you that during the 2018-19 school year, Samuel Bissell Elementary School was awarded the PBIS Bronze Award by the state of Ohio, which focuses on recognizing student achievement and recognizing students for making positive behavior choices. Our teachers participated in a co-teaching initiative in which the general education teacher, intervention specialist, and instructional assistant provided a variety of teaching models, such as parallel teaching and team teaching in the classroom. You definitely could see an increase in motivation, student academic growth, and students taking ownership of their learning. Our teachers also participated in the blended learning approach, in which students had the opportunity to participate in small group mini lessons, center-based activities that included digital content, independent practice, and future-ready skills. There was definitely an increase in student engagement, and growth mindset in action. Our students participated in the Change for Change fundraiser, in which students collected and donated $1,170 in change to the Emergency Assistance Center to benefit Pause on Child Hunger. It was a great school year, and I hope you all have a wonderful summer.
Wilcox Primary School students are involved in a PTA-led program that aims to supply birthday celebration bags to the Emergency Assistance Center. So far, they've created over 100 of these bags in this impressive program.
The PTA sent out notices and asked for donations of anything that you would need for a birthday cake or a birthday party. It doesn't matter who you are, where you come from, we all have a birthday. We talked to the kids about this, and we said some kids don't get to have birthday parties like they get to. Bags were collected and they were taken to the Emergency Assistance Center in Northfield.
Kindergarten preparatory program is for any child that is entering kindergarten the following year. So it consists of 4 and 5-year-olds. There are 2 classrooms, each a morning and an afternoon. So we have 64 students that we address. 20% of our students are scholarship students. We found a need that there were children not attending preschool that needed some preschool experience. So we take 20% scholarship and all students are bused to and from school.
We definitely want to support our students academically, socially, emotionally, and part of that at this kindergarten, first grade level is a real focus on social and emotional learning.
Well, at the start of the morning, I felt very good.
So what zone is that?
Green.
We like to focus on their social and emotional growth, which in turn or eventually will help with their academic growth.
I am working today with Marissa. She is a student here in kindergarten at Wilcox Primary School. She spent the first 5 years of her life in an orphanage. During that time, she developed no language of her language in Mandarin or in English. Her mom brought her here to Wilcox and got her involved in our integrated preschool. I came on board to be her intervention specialist because she is a nonverbal student, does not have an expressive language. Receptively, she can understand vocabulary and she's gained the English vocabulary language so she can understand and process language. And she's learning how to produce sounds with her consonant and vowel combinations or maybe her vowel consonant combination. So she is getting some breath support and getting those sounds out. And through the course of speech and language, she has developed the ability to produce sounds and produce some minimal words like yes and no.
I read a quote last week that really stuck with me. It said, "Our job is not to prepare students for something. Our job is to prepare them for anything." This quote from the book Empower by A.J. Giuliani and John Spencer is the type of education we strive for at Wilcox Primary School. We want to develop learners who are empowered to take an active role in their own educational experience. Innovation and empowerment in the primary grades involves things like hands-on learning opportunities in our preschool classrooms, cross-grade experiences where kindergarten and first grade children work together on projects, and exploration of higher-level thinking in our new makerspace. When visitors enter our school building, they will see the 4 C's of 21st century learning: communication, collaboration, critical thinking, and creativity embedded in everything we do. At Wilcox Primary School, we understand that building vocabulary, oral expression, and problem-solving skills are the foundation for reading, writing, math, and social-emotional development. I hope as you watched the video highlights for the 2018-19 school year, you saw how the Wilcox educators empower every child to help each one grow and experience success.
Hello everyone, I'm Kathy Powers, the Superintendent of the Twinsburg City School District. I hope you've enjoyed our latest edition of Twinsburg Schools Today, Summer Edition, and the look back at the outstanding 2018-19 school year. This year brought many new and exciting opportunities to our students, including the expansion of our preschool through the kindergarten preparatory program, the makerspaces and makerspace activities at each of our schools, and the blended learning pilot project known as the Tiger Learning Lab program. Professional development supported our administrators, teachers, and classified staff as they learned new strategies to enhance teaching and learning. The 2018-19 school year was a very busy time when our staff members collaborated with our parents and members of the community to engage in action teams. These action teams focused on 6 areas: academics, communications, culture and climate, facilities and grounds, finances, and school safety, in efforts to build goals, strategies, and action steps which inform the development of our district's new strategic plan. I want to thank the members of our action teams for their ongoing commitment to this very important work. Also, I would like to thank the members of the Blue Ribbon Schools Committee, under the leadership of Walt Hoffman, Seth Roden, Tom Schmidt, and Steve Cribley, for their commitment to our students and to our school community. Thanks to their efforts and to the support of our residents, Issue 5, the $4 million renewal levy, passed in May. I truly appreciate the confidence and trust our residents have in the Twinsburg City School District. We continue our pledge to be good stewards of their financial support as we provide our students with the very best in educational opportunities. Twinsburg Schools Today Summer Edition is made possible thanks to our friends at Classic Teleproductions and through the hard work of Patty Koslow, our PR consultant, as well as the talents of Twinsburg High School students Jason Ahern, John Sidlowski, Josh Shaponte, and Olivia Sharp. Jason and John are now alumni of THS and will soon begin their next exciting steps into the future. I sincerely appreciate the dedication they have given to this important project over the past several years, and I wish them much success. I also want to thank Josh and Olivia for their commitment to Twinsburg Schools Today Summer Edition. Jason and John, Josh and Olivia are examples of the exemplary students who attend our school district. I am very Tiger proud of them. I would be remiss if I did not congratulate our class of 2019 retirees who are heading off to a retirement that I hope is filled with great health, wonderful memories, and many adventures. Thank you for your service to our Tigers. And of course, congratulations to our class of 2019. I wish you much success as you commence into your future, and I look forward to our life's journeys crossing once again. School will begin for the 2019-20 school year on Wednesday, August 21st. We cannot wait to meet our incoming kindergartners, our class of 2032, as we begin another year of learning. Until then, read some great books, play outside, go on some exciting adventures, grow some memories, and be safe. Thanks for your continued support of the Twinsburg City School District. Have a wonderful summer.
At the high school, John and I take this class called Interactive Media where we make the school news, and that's got us really interested in the whole media things. And Mr. Kirtley he offered us this opportunity, and we took it and ran with it. And
I quickly learned that it was something that I was, passionate about, and it's kind of taken off since there. We have a lot of advantages at the high school. We have a lot of opportunities and just really good course selection in terms of like AP classes and stuff like that. And it's been really easy to make friends and be able to be present in the community as well.
I cannot ask for anything better. I feel like they prepared me very well for college and beyond. This fall I'll be attending Ohio State University studying computer science.
In the fall I'll be going to Calvin University, which is in Grand Rapids, Michigan. I'll be playing soccer, and I was studying business.
Well, that wraps up this year's summer edition. We hope you enjoyed seeing the best aspects of each school in the district.
And also, we hope you have an absolutely great summer.